Okay, I'm going to try a quick review, although I've got two golden retrievers as usual sitting down there and a couple of workmen here as well, so could get interrupted. But I'm going to do a preview about the European Indoor Championships this coming weekend. I say weekend because they start Thursday and go through to Sunday in Istanbul in Turkey, which is a surprise in a way after the earthquake issues the other end of the country. But anyway, they're going ahead, it looks like, and there's a 3-hour time difference, with the UK being earlier by 3 hours. I'll come on to that in a second. Lots of information about entries, timetable and everything at the European Athletics website. It's been covered by the BBC. Pretty much all of it's on BBC Two. Thursday's BBC Two, Friday morning and evening BBC Two, Saturday morning BBC Two, Saturday afternoon BBC One, and then Sunday morning and evening or afternoon back to BBC Two. So good coverage on the BBC, hopefully. And a quick look at the distance races. I've got the men's 800, 3 rounds. Heats on Thursday. I'll just call you UK times, although others, anybody else watching this will have to work it out for themselves. 4 o'clock on Thursday, the heats of the 800, semi-finals 4:35 on Saturday, and the final at 5:22 on Sunday. Guy Learmonth goes for Great Britain. He's ranked 7th on season's best, and there's 5 who've run in the 1:45, so he's got his work cut out to make the final and then get amongst the medals. A Guy Learmonth on form is quite capable, obviously, of doing that, and he seems in a good place this winter and raring to go, I should think. Turning to the women's 800, we've got the outright favourite going for Great Britain and Keely Hodgkinson. She's run low 157 now, and she's the only sub-2 runner indoors in the field. Isabel Boff is the other GB representative. She's ranked 5th. The heats are on Thursday at 4:40 p.m, semi-final Saturday at 4:15 p.m, and the final on Sunday at 5:35 p.m, all UK times. Then we go to the 1500s, 2 rounds of the 1500s. Round 1 at 6:05 on Thursday, and the final at 5:40 on Friday. Neil Gourley is in superb form, setting an indoor British 1500 metres record at the weekend. He's ranked top with Jakob Ingebrigtsen entered. Jakob he's aiming to double the 1500 and 3000. We've also got George Mills going for Great Britain, who's ranked 5th on season's best. So both of them hopefully will make the final and do really well and be able to mix it in there. And Neil being on form, or in such good form, hopefully will be the nearest challenger to Jakob and make the race interesting. We've got the favourite in the women's 1500, which is Laura Muir. In fact, we've got Laura Muir ranked 1, Katie Snowden 2, and Ellie Baker ranked 4th. Although Bobachir from Romania hasn't run indoors yet this year. She's got a 4:06 PB, and she's likely to be one of the athletes who contests for medals at least. The women's 1500 is 2 rounds. Friday, 8:30 a.m. our time, so it's a morning heats even in Turkey, with the final on Saturday at 5 o'clock. So that's the women's, that's both 1500s we've done. And the men's 3000, I've got particular interest because James West goes for, I'm going to say Tunbridge, but goes for Great Britain. He's ranked 6th, and Jack Rowe also goes, he's ranked 11th. Although you could probably add one more to those rankings because Jakob Ingebrigtsen has not done one this season. The heats are very early, 10 o'clock local time on Saturday, which is 7 a.m. UK time. And the final is at 5 p.m. UK time on Sunday. Then the women's 3000, probably the favourite is Klosterhalfen from Germany. Melissa Courtney Bryant's ranked 3rd, Hannah Nuttall's ranked 8th, they go for Great Britain. Heats on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. UK time. with the final on Friday at 5:18 p.m. So that's the middle distance races at the European Indoor Championships. Plenty of other things going on. Probably most interesting is the attack on the British 10-mile road record that Emile Caresse and I believe Andy Butchart are involved in. That takes place at Barrowford in Lancashire on Sunday. There's other good races. The Trafford 10K is going on. Sarah Astin, who won the National Cross Countries, entered for that, as is Richard Allen, who was fourth in the men's race at the National. That goes on Sunday. Quite a few as we're gearing up to marathon season. We've got the Cambridge Half Marathon, Essex 20, Dartford Half Marathon, and plenty of other road races going on this weekend, mainly on Sunday the 5th of March. So there you go. I've got a free weekend in terms of going to any competition. I'm going to sit down and watch some European athletics and enjoy a quieter weekend. But hope you all enjoy it, and see you next week. So this is a bit of a postscript to what I'd already recorded. So I got to the end of the preview for the European Championships and a few other bits and thought, hang on a sec, there's a bit more to know about this British 10-mile road record attempt. So I spoke to the main man, Chris Barnes of sportshoes.com, who's behind the Podium 5K and organising this event. And he was telling me a little bit more about it. Definitely got Emile Caresse. We've got Kadaya Omar from Birchfield, Andy Butchart, and perhaps Hassan Soldan of Sweden involved. We've got 4 pacers going to 3K, a few more to 5K, a few more to 6K, a few more to 8K. Starts at 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, 5th of March. Forecast is good, no wind, about 7 degrees C. The official British record, which they're going for, is held by Richard Nurka at 46 minutes and 2 seconds. The Barrowford course that they're doing it on, which quite a few people will be familiar with when they've done the Podium 5Ks up there in Lancashire, it was about 15 and a half laps. So 15 laps and 500 odd metres going on up there. Andy Butchart's just come back from altitude. He's having a serious crack at it. There's also some 1 mile races, including likes of Archie Davis involved, Beth Morley on the women's, Zach Seddon slated for it. So should be a good afternoon. It's open to the public. They're not actually doing a live stream, but there will be a video out the following day, hopefully, involving Matt Seddon, who's helping produce that from the Sunday podcast. So that's it. Should be good. A bit of a different event. Not very many athletes in it. It's not open to everybody, but it's a really specific, focused event on trying to attempt a British record. And anybody in the area or wants to travel up there, it's open to the public. So yeah, rock along. It starts at 5:30 because that's when the best conditions probably likely to be, and there's a bit of daylight still for the lights to come on. So there we go. It's should be a cracking event up there. I think they'll do it. All set up to try and achieve it. So there you go. But that's your postscript to this week's video. Hope you find it interesting. Cheers.